All right, Habibis, we are back, and I want to share with you something very, very important that I need you to keep in mind because the day you're gonna start taking care of yourself, your whole life is going to change. And I wanted to talk about mainly here is your entourage, the people that you love, and your friend circle. And this is something where you're gonna see tremendous changes. You see, when I first started taking care of myself, you know, I I was prioritizing more. So I was saying like, hey man, I'm gonna go to the gym. Unfortunately, I will not make it today. Maybe we can do it tomorrow. Or I stopped basically going out at night. Or maybe if I do go out, but to a certain limit, because I needed to always prepare for the next day. And for me, it was always a must because I have this concept. I take care of me for you, and you take care of you for me. So if I'm not able to give you the full potential of my personality, of my character, of me, then I will probably be by myself and keep working until I'll be able to do so. And this is something that it really doesn't align with a lot of people's lifestyle. You know, I've lost a lot of friends, and I can tell that I've lost pretty much a lot of stuff. And this is the sad reality. We have to be honest, man. We gotta be honest here that this road of self improvement, of taking care of yourself, you're gonna lose a lot of friends. And you're going to really pretty much have your whole life change. For the simple reason, I don't understand why people in today's time are frying upon people that are promoting fitness, promoting health, and so on. But it is what it is, and this is the sad reality of it. You know, when I always start going out back in the days when I was at university, I was always saying yes to everything and going out, meeting with my friends, doing the regular party scene that you will probably imagine yourself at university. And more I got older, more I was like start to say no to some people because I really didn't want to stay that late. And throughout time, what happened is that people stopped inviting me, or I would say my friends stopped inviting me. And this one really hurt my feelings because I really was pretty much lonely. And I was looking around to see if there are people that are really like minded like me, but I couldn't find none. Even today, I couldn't find none. And that's a very unfortunate situation because being jacked is not everybody that's like to be around somebody that is jacked all the time. One of my friends used to tell, ex friends, I would say, used to tell me that he feels intimidated when he goes out with me because I am a living reminder of all of his bad decisions. I'm like, bro, how is that even possible, man? I never understood that. I never understood why I am a living reminder of all people's bad decisions because I was just saying no to alcohol, saying no to all the other things that comes with it, and they were like, "Ah, man, I don't think we can hang out anymore together." So no more invitations and no more going out for dinner because they assume that I don't eat junk food, which actually I do, but only a certain days and not on an everyday basis. But this is what actually really changed, and I start losing a lot of friends, and even in my own personal relationship with my ex partner as well. This whole thing start to accumulate, and unfortunately, I pretty much lost most of my friends. But then I start to realize, like, okay, where can I find people that are like minded to help me to achieve, or to at least we're going on the same direction? Probably in the gym, probably here and there. And I start really meeting people throughout this journey, and that really like persisted in my life because the people that I've met after the fact, after what I being jacked, are people that are gonna be they're gonna be here forever, that they're gonna last forever because they met me while I am jacked. But all the friends that I had back in the days where I was a little bit overweight and I was not training well and all of that, all of them disappeared. Like, not one message. Not one message, brother. I'll tell you that for sure. So, after they saw my evolution and I stopped prioritizing more myself and taking care of myself and going out there and looking and being ambitious and looking for more opportunities, they really start seeing me as a threat. And that's something that you have to keep in mind because I really want to share you the real truth about it. Even some of my family members as well. They got pissed off because I'm like, hey guys, I think we should prioritize a little bit this food instead of this food. Oh, why don't we do this? And actually, that's my love language. My love language is to really help people, uh, to give them the best piece of advice. And it's not that being too much. It's because you have to really understand my situation. You know, after 15 years, I had my mother that was sick, and man, I just don't want to go back to the hospitals no more. I cannot stand the beep beep sound of all the hospitals. So for me, health is the most important thing in your life. There's no other thing that comes after or before it. I mean, obviously after, but before it. Your health is the number one thing that you need to take care of, because people do not understand that if you do not take care of yourself, and you're gonna start having some health issues, some disease, you're gonna start becoming a burden for your all loved ones. Who's gonna take care of you? Who's gonna feed you when you're sick? Who's gonna be there for you? No, like your family members. So they're gonna stop their lives to go and help your monkey ass because your monkey ass did not take care of themselves. I'm sorry. It doesn't. I don't walk by this line, but so right now, if you're not taking care of yourself, you become actually a whole problem for your family. And that's why I say to the people, I take care of me for you and you take care of you for me, and why it is one of the most important principle in my life. And I think everybody should be moving or living their life through this simple principle. Your health is your number one thing. And this is the most common question that I get. You know, I train a lot of people in the gym as a personal trainer, and a lot of them they made millions of dollars. And then you see them at the age of 60 looking like a goddamn bag of potato. If you want to look like a bag of potato with $1 million in your bank account, I don't see this as a successful life. Because if you have taken a little bit of that money, invested it in your health, and a trainer or a nutritionist or whatsoever that really is gonna keep you have a good health, then you're gonna be fine. But no, they make all of that money that they worked super hard for, and then when they're gonna turn 60, they gotta go and put all of that money in the hospitals. Because a hospital bill, a surgery here, medicine here, and it's a vicious circle. It is a vicious circle. Why? Because Mr. have sacrificed all of his time, all of his life, working hard and making that amount of money, but by the end of the time, to take that money and give it to the hospital. Do you think that makes sense? Do you believe that that makes sense? Because me personally, I do not. I do not stand at all behind this. And don't forget the damages that it does to all of the entourage and all of the family members and the people that you love. They have to put their life in standby to take care of you. That's why I am saying your health is the number one thing. And yes, it's going to be a lonely road. Yes, it's going to be a road that is very complicated and you're going to be most of the time alone. But it is what it is. And maybe the people that you're going to be attracting once you're going to be jacked are going to bring you so much positiveness, so much positivity to your life, because you know that they have the same goals as you. So you can do what you are currently doing, but do it for the rest of your life. And that's why I highly recommend you to go to the gym. The gym will be the best decision of your life, because being jacked, it is definitely super beneficial for yourself, but also it brings you a lot of other things. It will bring you so much benefits when it comes down to the people that you're going to be meeting afterwards. The women, the business opportunities, the energy that you bring in when you walk in the room, the aura, the character that comes with it. That what I mean about that is that you can put on a $10 shirt and still look good compared to those who are obese or overweight and put me a $1,000 Dior shirt. Man, that's not sexy at all. And that's not sexy at all. And I know it's a bit hard in the beginning to go and start to the gym, but that's why if you need guidance and you need help with that, you can book a call with me in the link down below in the description, and we can sit down and talk more about it in details to see how I can help you get your life together. Because you are missing in the most important time of your life, your prime time, man. Your prime time. We only live once. There are so much things you can go and do out there. There are so many things you can do out there. The sky is not the limit. You will be super amazed once you have that healthy body. Most of the kids, most of the fathers that I see right now, they're not even able to play with their kids because they come back home and overweight, super tired, and then look at the time that they are losing because Mister hasn't been taking care of themselves. And you can bring me all the excuses that you want. You can bring me all the excuses you want in the world. But if you're not taking care of your health, I'm sorry to say that you pretty much has failed in life. Because like I said, you're gonna be a burden to the people that you love the most, and you're not gonna be a very good asset to anybody. Only okay if you're making money, cool, but at least make money so you can at least enjoy it. So at least your loved ones could enjoy it. And I come from a generation where men has to sacrifice everything to provide for their families, to provide for their loved ones. And by the end of the day, we're 50, we have nothing to do for ourselves. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you're down there and you're hit rock bottom, it is okay, but you need to bounce back up, brother. You gotta bounce back up. It's enough is enough. It's time to face the reality. It's time to face exactly what are your problems, and running away from them is not solving the problem. So try to be part of the solution itself. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, because finally need somebody that speaks the truth. This is the real truth that I have seen, that I have witnessed changing in my life throughout this whole 10 years of my personal training journey, of my personal development journey. And guys, and I can guarantee you one thing: life is good when you're jacked.